Alright guys, it's Mr. Cyberfreak99 and welcome back to Law & Order Legacies, Episode 1, Revenge. Right, we were conducting an interview with our suspect of the murder, Alexander Baran. So let's get started.
Did you know Rachel Trevino?
No.
We have DNA evidence that says you did.
What kind of evidence?
A rape kit.
You don't know what you're talking about. It was completely consensual.
So you do know her?
You cops think you have it all figured out. Guess what? We were lovers.
Yes. Because according to, that maid, the maid said Rachel had no boyfriend.
I'm not buying it. Sorry, Charlie. An earlier witness already told us Rachel didn't have a boyfriend. And you lied about knowing her just now. That's 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
A jury might see it different. When I left the room, that girl was alive.
New topics. Alright,
You had access to Rachel's voicemails. And you destroyed them to cover up your connection.
sounds about right.
Not true. I never touched the voicemails.
Okay, no, wait. No, this one's confusing. We know that Gwendolyn Scott deleted them, so I guess that is true. Because Gwendolyn Scott deleted them. Just technically telling the truth. Scott deleted them.
Nice try. Gwen Scott told us she deleted the voicemails on your orders. You're guilty as sin, Baran.
If you say so.
Rachel knew all about you. She was gathering evidence about you, about unreported assaults.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I never even heard these voicemails you're so very concerned about.
You didn't come forward when you heard about the murder.
I had no reason to. A maid is killed. How is this my business?
She was your girlfriend.
Ah, but you say she is not detective.
Seems like you were trying to avoid this investigation.
No, I had every intention of cooperation. In fact, when you found me, I was on my way to see my lawyer.
Uh-huh.
In your jet.
He's on vacation in Florida.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's right. You just dug yourself a really big hole, Baran.
You said you were headed to London. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Moscow from there, and then you'd be out of our reach.
Your knowledge of geography is so American.
Alright, let's talk about alternate
So let's say, maybe this girl, Rachel, maybe she liked it a little rough, and you obliged. Consenting adults, right?
Sure, completely consenting.
And the cane could have been involved.
Could have been.
new topics again.
You know, killing the witness to a crime gets you an automatic upgrade to Murder 1.
What crimes? What witness?
Rachel had evidence on you, Baran. She knew what you were up to.
She wasn't a witness to anything. Those voicemails were about an expose, a plan to blackmail me.
Blackmailed over a guy. Doesn't prove his innocence.
You're lying, and we can prove it.
Oh, how do we prove it? Aha! Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, just keep digging yourself a hole.
You just told us you never heard those voicemails, so there's no way you could know what they were about. You heard them, and you know it. You're looking better and better for this murder with every lie that comes out of your filthy mouth. Tell me how the cane fits into this scenario. Was it an accident?
I'm sure it must have been.
Did she ask you to use it?
Yes, she asked me to do it. It was her idea. She liked that kind of thing, I guess. Like I said, it was all consensual. This girl was kinky. She saw my cane. She wanted to try it. She was an adult.
So you admit it?
No. No.
Yes, we have evidence against this guy, but what is it? What 3 pieces of evidence best connect him directly to? Okay, bruise marks, the cane, and the... No, I don't have to do with Newberry. Yes, excellent. another successful guess.
The bruise mark on Rachel's neck matches your cane. You just said she asked you to choke her out.
No, I'm not admitting anything to you people.
Come on, Baran. An innocent girl is dead. You want to be macho? You want to be a man? Why don't you tell the truth for once?
You better wipe that smug smile off your face before you get to Rikers.
Miss Benson, I'm innocent of this offensive charge. My lawyers will have this all thrown out, and my country will protect me.
Really? We can place you at the murder scene. We can connect you to the victim and her voicemails. And your cane is a match for the murder weapon.
Yes, it is.
Now might be a good time to panic.
That's a hell of a lot of evidence to throw out.
That's why I have a hell of a lot of lawyers. Don't worry, I'll be out in a few days. Then maybe I'll call you, baby.
Gosh, you are just not my type. Come on, Ray. Let's go get a bite. Mr. Baran can stew in his own ick for a while.
Okay, interesting. Alright, what do we got next? Court time.
The district attorney's office takes a dim view of rape and murder in our city, Mr. Baran. Your
Yeah,
defense contends you
Carmichael.
have diplomatic immunity, but the Russian consulate says you only have limited immunity.
My status protects me from prosecution of any crime committed in the course of my diplomatic mission. I met Miss Trevino in the capacity of a Russian media expert as a diplomat.
Alright, time to...
Did you meet Rachel Trevino at the Parkview Regency?
She said she worked there, so we agreed to meet.
And instead you slept with her?
Yes, women are attracted to me, Miss Carmichael.
Not all of them.
Objection!
Withdrawn.
Okay, so let me just put this in real briefly. Now, up here we got the things known as the scale of justice. Now, you want them to go on this side where the bar is green, and that means the jury is leaning towards your case, and you could try for a higher punishment, as you could say. And if it's going the other way, you can't get that good. So let's talk about his diplomatic immunity.
So your immunity status is based on your acting as a diplomatic agent. But this is the first we've heard that you were meeting Rachel Trevino in that capacity.
She wanted to compare Russian business philosophy to American. She mentioned that aspect specifically to me.
Are you sure she didn't have something else in mind? Was Rachel investigating other aspects of your business, Mr. Baran?
No.
No, he's not being truthful. Yeah, she did take a pic. No!
Our detectives investigated Rachel's blog. She was gathering evidence that you were a sexual predator.
Oh, what the?
That was for my daughter, you bastard!
Bastard.
Bailiff, restrain that man. Order, order.
Someone grab
Oh my
him!
god. Carmichael's gonna have a heart
You
attack.
murderer!
She's like, I was shot. No, she wasn't shot. She's just out of blood all over her.
Judgment Day. Hero dad gets revenge. Taking care of business. Father does what court cannot. American justice. The headlines go on. The people love this guy.
Chavez Trevino. He killed the smug bastard who killed his daughter. Of course they love him.
How the hell did he get a gun into the courtroom?
This is gonna get messy quick. I say we charge him with voluntary manslaughter and let it go.
Abby?
You know what keeps me up at night? What if his aim was off? Just slightly. I wouldn't even be here to answer your question, Jack.
That's
You're
true.
right. I'm not setting a precedent for street justice in our courtrooms, despite what the people think they want. Prove it was premeditated. Hit him with murder one.
You got it, boss.
Gonna hit him with murder one. Okay, what's this?
How did your client plead, Ms. Mullins?
Not guilty. Be advised, we're going to mount a diminished capacity defense. The defendant is a Gulf War vet who suffers from chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. We will show that Mr. Trevino was under extreme emotional distress at the time of the shooting and is therefore not eligible for murder one.
Any issues, counselor?
None, Your Honor. Defense has briefed us already. This doesn't change anything. We're moving ahead with murder 1. Focus on the premeditation.
Okay, trial part 42. Now our first witness is Detective Benson, and we are going to get back to this Detective Benson witness next time on Law & Order Legacies.